So I want to talk to you about the Hair Boss. It's the newest hair care range. It's kind of totally based around skincare. And so for me as a woman, you know, if you look after your skin, I want you to think of hair in the same way, because it's kind of made up of the same thing anyway, and I don't think everybody realises this. So the Hair Boss was thought through, developed, formulated with that solely in mind. So we've kind of totally turned hair care on its head, and now we're thinking about scalp scrubs. We're thinking about the simplicity of a gel cleanser or a cream shampoo. We're looking at different weights of conditioner, like you would a moisturiser for skin. You know, and we're looking at very smart, cute products that work, but are, you know, really affordable in today's current climate, and I think that's a really important factor. Firstly, I want to talk to you about the scalp scrub. Now, I believe that this is where it all starts, and I think it's an area that most people overlook. This little scalp scrub has got rose bay extract, it's got tea tree, it smells absolutely delicious. But the best thing about it's just so easy to use. You know, you put it on your fingertips, you rub it through the scalp. When we've used lots of dry shampoo, when we've got makeup around our hairline, it just removes all of that beautifully, but not abrasively. So scalp scrub is one to see. Next, I'm going to talk to you about the shampoos. Now, we've got 3 shampoos. We have got, firstly, a gel shampoo. It's important for me to get something featherweight, the virgin hair shampoo. This can be for somebody that's got absolutely no hair colour on their hair at all, or can be for somebody that's got a little bit of colour or a little bit of unruly texture, but nothing major. We don't want to forget about that hair type within this range. So it kind of works almost a little bit like micellar water. So it's nothing abrasive again, it feels lovely on the hair, and it just leaves it feeling really refreshed and full of body. Our second shampoo is the overworked shampoo. Now, some people might not think that their hair is overworked, because I suppose it depends on what you're doing to it. But for me, if you are using heated appliances, if you are bleaching your hair, colouring your hair, you know, anything that you're taking the goodness out of the hair, then this is the product for you. It's super rich without it being heavy, but it just has that lovely foam about it, and it just feels really luxury. It's a lovely product. Next, I want to talk to you about the balayage shampoo. Now, this is a really innovative product. I feel it's a massive trend. Balayage isn't going anywhere. We brush colour through hair, so therefore we don't take it to the root. So you've got this very clean, almost slippy hair at the root, and then you've got this drier textured hair where the colour's been. So not yet have we seen many shampoos that are clever enough to be able to work on both those areas. The scientist I worked with on this disliked me for about 12 months because I just kept sending it back. We needed the right amount of oil to be able to moisturise the colour, but not to overdo it, and then we needed to be able to purify at the root, you know, and that's the hardest thing to make, but I believe we've cracked it. Moving on to our conditioners, which is stage 3. We have a variation of conditioners. It was really important for me to give you something that doesn't weigh the hair down. Majority of people in this country, European sort of flat, fine hair, doesn't need super heavy, overloaded conditioner. So the foam, the bodybuilding foam conditioner is fabulous for that. And it gives you the luxury feel of a conditioner without any weight or residue whatsoever. Next is the double mask. Now, this is a real hero of mine, and it's taken a long time to get it right. You can't really compare it to much because I feel it sits along the lines of all these plexes that we've seen over the last couple of years. But what plexes do is they go inside the hair and they fix everything on the inside of the hair, but they don't really do much to the outside of the hair. What double mask does, it's a 2-phased treatment which goes into the hair in phase 1, and then you get a moisture hit in phase 2 that wraps itself around the hair. So it locks in the protein, and then the moisture sits around the outside. But the most important thing is without it feeling heavy. It will instantly correct, instantly detangle, and really is one of the best conditioners I've ever used. Next is the overnight serum. This You can't give me the excuse that you haven't got a conditioner that works fast enough, or I haven't got time to condition is what I hear in the salon. The overnight conditioner conditions whilst you sleep, so there is no excuse. But also, it doesn't stop there. It's also a really great multitasker. And so when you blow dry or when you're finishing your hair, the smallest amount will just smooth that hair back down, so you can use it in 2 different ways. Moving on to stage 4. This is the styling range. Now, I wanted to keep this super simple. I'm not one of those hairdressers that likes loads of product in hair. Like with my own, I like it to move and I like it to feel clean. The same as when someone comes into a salon, there's nothing worse than them wanting to go home and wash it. So we've just kept it really simple. We've got a soothing scalp tonic. Now this is quite minty. It lasts for about 15 minutes on the scalp. But I think we live such a stressful life. There's nothing that feels more glorious than when the scalp feels lovely. So this is just a really simple product to just mist on down through the scalp sort of areas just before you blow dry. Then moving on to the anti-static mist. Now this is a clever product. I, for years, have been a massive fan of dry shampoo, and I think all of us have got some in our bag somewhere. Certainly I have in session bags. But equally, hairspray is probably one of the only products I use all the time, and always have for years. But what this product does, it kind of sits in the middle. So it doesn't go as cobwebby as a hairspray, but it doesn't go as dry as a dry shampoo. It's a defluffer, it's a defrizzer, it calms hair down. So when you blow dried, you mist it over. It's a super lightweight mist, so it's nothing wet about it, but it just calms down fluff. The next I want to talk to you about our Shine Spray. Shine Spray is a really important product in our family. It's lightweight, it smooths down the cuticle layer, it defluffs, defrizzes, but most importantly, it's semi-permanent, so it lasts longer than one wash, which is great for anybody that wants shiny hair.